Welcome to Soul Repair. Thank you for joining us today for this powerful session. Relax and enjoy. Allow your awareness to soften as you notice where your body meets the surface that supports you. The mat, the chair, the bed, wherever you happen to be right now. Allowing gravity to carry whatever you no longer need to hold. Feel the gentle pull downward, a quiet invitation from the earth itself to rest, to release, to be here exactly as you are. Let the back of the shoulders ease a fraction deeper, the jaw loosen, the eyelids become heavy or softly closed. Nothing to achieve, nothing to perform, only a gradual arriving in this moment. Breathe in, breathe out. Let your hands settle where they naturally wish to rest, palms facing down if you seek grounding, palms open if you feel ready to receive. Notice the length of your spine, imagining each vertebra, creating a little more space for your breath, your nervous system, and your heart to expand gently. The crown of the head reaches the slightest bit upward, like a tender plant greeting early morning sunlight, while the tailbone sinks, steady, rooted, safe. With every subtle adjustment, remind yourself that comfort is allowed, ease is allowed, peace is allowed. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bring soft attention to the tiny muscles around the eyes. Imagine a warm breeze sweeping across the brow, melting any tension you might have carried there throughout the day, or perhaps far longer. Let the warmth drift down the temples, along the cheeks, through the jawbone. As the jaw releases, the tongue floats from the roof of the mouth, and the throat gently widens. Feel the wave of permission moving downward. No hurry, simply notice. Breathe in, breathe out. Begin to track the breath as though you are listening to the tide, noticing the coolness at the tip of the nose. On the inhale, the faint warmth on the exhale. Each breath a reminder that life is quietly supporting you, that life has been supporting you from your first moment, and that the inner intelligence guiding each breath knows only how to nurture, never how to shame. With the next inhale, imagine a luminous thread of silver light entering the crown of the head, sliding down the center of the brain, the throat, the heart, the belly, the pelvis, anchoring into the base of the spine. The silver light is gentle yet strong, neither forcing nor commanding, only offering a clear channel through which your presence can flow freely. Feel yourself become a little taller inside, a little lighter. Breathe in, breathe out. As you continue to rest in this widening space, call to mind the pure intention of this practice, healing and releasing toxic shame, the heavy cloak that never belonged to your true self. You do not need to chase it out or battle it. Instead, imagine you are holding a lantern in a dark room. Wherever the lantern turns, the darkness recedes effortlessly. Your awareness and compassion are that lantern. Shame cannot survive in the steady radiance of your kind attention. Sense the shoulders once more. So often shame sits here, as though we must carry the uncarryable. Picture warm water flowing across both shoulders, down each arm, dripping from the fingertips. In this water is dissolved every expectation that was never truly yours, every criticism that did not honour your humanity. The water simply rinses it away, and the earth beneath you knows how to compost it back into neutral energy. Breathe in, breathe out, travel inward to the chest. Place an inner hand upon the heart. Whether or not a physical hand rests there, feel the gentle thump, the steady beat that has never judged you, never withheld love from you. It just keeps offering pulse after pulse, whispering, "You are alive, you are worthy, you belong." Let those words echo through your ribcage, bouncing like soft light on cathedral walls. Notice the front of the chest rising and falling. Now imagine a delicate door right at the sternum. On your next inhale, allow that door to open a crack, just enough to let fresh air circulate. If any part of you feels hesitant, honour the hesitation. Let it know that opening can be gradual, even microscopic. Safety and gentleness first. Perhaps the door opens only the width of a single breath. That is more than enough. You are in charge of the pace. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly shift awareness to the belly. The belly often becomes a storeroom for unspoken feelings, unfinished conversations, memories we believe no one could ever accept. Rest your attention here like a parent sitting beside a child, simply being present, neither probing nor ignoring. Feel the belly swell a little on the inhale and recede on the exhale. Each soft movement says, "I'm still here, I'm digesting, transforming, letting go." Imagine the belly as a calm pond at dawn, mist hovering above the surface. Picture pebbles labelled doubt, blame, and self-rejection resting on the pond floor. Observe them without picking them up. Each time you breathe, gentle ripples travel across the water, lifting those pebbles a fraction, making them lighter, almost buoyant, until they begin to dissolve into shimmering sand. You need not rush this alchemy. Trust the pond, trust the water, trust time. Breathe in, breathe out. Let attention drift down. The hips, the thighs, the knees, the lower legs, all the way to the soles of the feet. Feel how the feet connect you to lineage, to ancestors, to the soil, to every creature that has ever walked this planet. Shame often tells us we are separate, broken, unworthy. Yet the feet remind us that we are part of an unbroken chain of life. Wiggle the toes if that feels good, sensing the delicate bones, the tendons, the skin Offer gratitude for the miles they've carried you, even when burdened by stories that were never true. Imagine roots unfurling from the soles, winding through floors and foundations, entering cool, welcoming earth, travelling deeper until they reach a vast underground reservoir of emerald light. This reservoir is pure acceptance, ancient and unlimited. Feel the roots drinking from that light, drawing it up into the arches, the ankles, the calves, soaking every cell with unconditional belonging. Breathe in, breathe out. Now invite a gentle scan from crown to toes, like sunlight sliding slowly down a mountainside at dawn. Anywhere you encounter tightness, whisper inwardly, permission to soften. You may notice subtle meltings, small releases shifting like sand. If any area remains rigid, surround it with warm attention, neither pushing nor demanding. Even the slightest willingness to soften creates an opening where breath can enter and shame can release. Allow evening hush energy to wrap around your nervous system. Imagine golden threads weaving through the vagus nerve, the spine, the solar plexus, humming a lullaby in the language of safety. Hear the silent music spiraling through you, telling every cell it may uncoil, it may rest, it may be. Breathe in, breathe out. From this cradle of safety, we gently welcome memory. Perhaps an image surfaces, a voice, a moment where shame first took root, convincing you that something about you was wrong. If nothing specific comes, that is perfectly fine. The body knows how to heal without revisiting stories. But if a memory does appear, observe it as though you are seated in a soft cinema chair, watching a film. You are not trapped in the scene. You are the compassionate witness, wrapped in a warm blanket, holding a cup of comfort in your lap. Speak silently to the younger self on the screen. I see you. I know you were doing the best you could. I know you absorbed messages that never spoke the truth of your being. I am here now. We are safe. Watch how the younger self responds to your presence. Perhaps they look up with surprise, perhaps relief. Perhaps they begin to cry, or maybe they just lean closer to the reassurance in your eyes. Whatever unfolds, allow it. Breathe in, breathe out. Invite a soft, forgiving light to pour into that scene. Imagine it like sunrise after a dark night. The light touches every corner shame once occupied, revealing vibrant colours, dormant hopes, and the sparkling courage the child possessed all along. Watch shame crumble into harmless dust motes, drifting away on a gentle wind. Return awareness to your present time body. Feel the heart again. Notice if the rhythm has slowed, perhaps beating with a steadier, kinder cadence. Imagine that each beat pumps compassion into the bloodstream, carrying microscopic droplets of acceptance that circulate to every extremity, infusing tissues, organs, skin, even the aura that surrounds you. Breathe in, breathe out. Now envision standing in a quiet forest clearing. Tall, ancient trees encircle you like guardians. Their branches sway, whispering wise songs older than language. A stream runs nearby, its water glimmering like liquid crystal, inviting you closer. Walk slowly, hearing soft leaves underfoot. As you kneel at the bank, cup clear water in your hands, see how it reflects your face, and observe the face looking back. Notice the innocence still present in the eyes, the resilience in the cheekbones, the kindness in the mouth. Bring the water to your chest and let it pour over the heart area, cleansing, cooling, renewing. Then gather another handful and pour it over the back of the neck, letting it wash away any lingering embarrassment or self-blame. One more handful over the crown of the head, and feel shame draining down the spine into the soil where earthworms will transform it into new life. Breathe in, breathe out. From the forest floor arises a gently glowing mist, swirling around your ankles. This mist carries affirmations. With each breath, it weaves them into your energy field. I am innately worthy. I was never broken. My mistakes are teachers, not identities. I am permitted to learn, to change, to grow. I belong to this earth, to this moment, to myself. Feel each statement landing inside, like soft seeds planting themselves in fertile ground. Linger with any affirmation that calls for extra attention, repeating it silently if you wish, or customizing language that fits perfectly for you. Breathe in, breathe out. The mist now concentrates at the solar plexus, that beautiful golden hub beneath the sternum. See it spinning gently, like a slow, brilliant sun. This is your personal power center, once dimmed by shame, now rekindling in steady glow. Each rotation loosens old knots, releasing outdated contracts that said you had to hide your brilliance, your voice, your need, your joy. Watch those contracts that dissolve into shimmering sparkles and rejoin the forest air. Bring awareness to your throat. We often swallow shame, letting it lodge here. Picture a small turquoise bird perched at the base of your throat, its feathers vibrant with truth. It looks into your eyes and begins to sing a note that vibrates through the entire body, shaking loose the last particles of silence. The song ripples outward, echoing among the trees, rising toward a vast indigo sky. Feel the relief of sound, the liberation of self-expression. Breathe in, breathe out. Now allow a spacious silence to flow in. No striving, simply listening. Listening to the heart's gentle drum, to the hum of blood in the ears, to the quiet spaces between thoughts. In this silence lives an ancient knowing. You are not your shame. You never were. Your consciousness wearing a human garment, learning, adapting, evolving, loving. Sense the truth of that in your bones. Inside the silence, gently whisper these words to yourself. I forgive myself for whatever I once believed made me unworthy. Notice how the cells respond. Perhaps a sense of softening, perhaps a wave of warmth. Let forgiveness ripple, subtle yet unstoppable, like spring thaw melting layers of snow. Breathe in, breathe out. Let a picture form in your mind of placing both hands over your heart space, then parting them outward as though opening curtains, revealing a radiant, multifaceted gem inside your chest. This gem represents your essence, untouched, untainted, beyond any story. See how it catches light from every angle, reflecting rainbows through the forest clearing, illuminating the trunks, the moss, the stream. No matter what happened, this gem remained intact. Recognize its brilliance as your birthright. Take a few moments to bathe in the glow of that gem. Feel how its vibration recalibrates your entire nervous system, attuning it to frequencies of compassion, courage, authenticity. Breathe in, breathe out. The forest scene begins to gently fade, like an ink wash merging back into white canvas. Bring the glow of the gem with you as you return to awareness of your physical room. Sense the fabric beneath you, the air on your skin, the subtle sounds in the distance. Yet inside, the clearing remains. It dwells forever in your heart and can be revisited anytime. We will spend the next few breaths integrating, weaving this new spaciousness into everyday reality, so that each step you take beyond this meditation carries the vibration of self-acceptance. Breathe in, breathe out. Affirm quietly, I'm allowed to occupy space. Feel that occupy not as tension or bracing, but as natural expansion, like lungs taking air. Next, affirm, I welcome my authentic voice. Sense the throat relax further. Finally, affirm, it is safe to shine. Picture a subtle halo of soft light around your body, neither flashy nor demanding, simply present like sunlight on water. Invite your attention down to the feet again, to the roots, still drinking from the underground emerald reservoir. Thank the earth for her unwavering acceptance, her infinite capacity to recycle what no longer serves. Imagine drawing that emerald light all the way up the roots, through the legs, pooling at the base of the spine, then gently rising along the central channel, infusing each chakra, each nerve plexus, until it spills out the crown like a gentle fountain, cascading around the body in a protective, loving waterfall. Breathe in, breathe out. Begin to notice the pattern of breathing returning to its natural cadence, no longer guided, yet still tender, still kind. Perhaps the inhales lengthen or shorten on their own. Give permission for whatever rhythm feels nourishing. If any remnants of heaviness linger, envision placing them in a small leaf boat and setting it afloat on the stream from the forest memory. Watch the leaf boat drift away, gently spinning until it is out of sight, carried toward oceans of compassionate awareness. Know you can create as many leaf boats as needed, whenever needed. Breathe in, breathe out. Gently wiggle the fingers, the toes, reminding the body of its readiness to re-engage with waking life. Roll the shoulders once, maybe twice, in slow circles, and feel how much lighter they are without the unseen weight they carried for so long. Turn the head softly side to side, as though saying a slow yes to being here and being you, more fully than a few moments ago. Take a deeper inhale now, filling from belly to collarbones, stretching the space between each rib. Breathe in, breathe out. If eyes are closed, allow light to seep in through the lids. Notice contrasts of shadow and brightness, shapes, colours. Do not rush to focus. Let vision adjust gently as night creatures adjust to dawn. Place one hand on the heart, one on the belly. Feel the hands rise and fall together, a sign of inner harmony. Body and self working in concert. Whisper gratitude to your body for its willingness to heal, to your mind for its willingness to open, to your spirit for its endless capacity to love. Breathe in, breathe out. A soft smile may naturally arise. If it doesn't, no need to force it. Trust whatever expression appears. Know that healing continues beyond this meditation, in micro moments of choice, in each breath throughout your day or night. Allow the silver thread within your spine to transform into pure golden stability now, grounding you in present time. Feel the roots at your feet gently retract, bringing a final sip of emerald nourishment, coiling into the soles, integrating, allowing you freedom of movement while keeping connection available whenever you wish. Breathe in, breathe out. Take these last moments to look inward one more time. Notice the space where shame used to sit. Observe how fresh air circulates there now, how light plays on the inner walls of your being. Maybe you sense echoes of bird song, or feel the texture of moss beneath bare feet. Carry these sensations as living reminders that you hold safe refuge within. Breathe in, breathe out. When you step back into the flow of your day, Imagine leaving soft footprints of compassion wherever you go, as though the forest clearing sits under every sidewalk, every floorboard. Remember, each time you offer kindness to yourself, you reduce the weight of shame, not only for you, but for all who have known its burden. Breathe in, breathe out. Begin to set a gentle intention for the next period of your life, perhaps just the next few hours, to notice yourself with curiosity rather than judgment, to speak to yourself as you would speak to a cherished friend, to pause whenever shame arises and offer it a breath of compassion, dispersing its fog before it settles. Bring palms together at the heart in a gesture of respect toward yourself. Feel the slight pressure of palm against palm, the warmth generated by your own life force. Bow the head a millimetre if that feels authentic, honouring this commitment to healing. Breathe in, breathe out. And now, allow the hands to gently lower, the posture to find a neutral, relaxed form. One more luxurious breath fills the lungs, spreads through the ribs, and releases like a soft sigh through parted lips. Breathe in, breathe out. Carry forward the certainty that you are fundamentally good, fundamentally whole, and fundamentally capable of transforming any inherited or acquired shame into wisdom and compassion. Trust that new kapaks, ties have already begun to germinate beneath the soil of awareness. When you're ready to take the next step, you'll find the resources in the description.